Coming up in this episode,
we look at a cycle lane, we look at a statue, we drink some beer, and we visit a wicker crown. But first, for this.
Hello and welcome to the channel. It's a great day today and I've decided I'm going to start this new channel wandering around various towns and places of interest, and today we're getting a bus into my hometown of Colchester. We're going to have a look around, see what we can find, so let's go. So we've arrived in Colchester Head Street and it's pretty quiet today actually, so I'm going to just the first thing I'm going to show you I think actually is this new cycle lane just here. So this cycle lane was opened just last week. It's a bit controversial. They've closed off one of the lanes of Head Street for this cycle lane, and as you can see no one's using it. Oh no, there is someone using it. Alright, maybe it does get used, I'll take it back. The old former Debenhams now closed down, it's a bit of a sign of the times. Right, so we're going to have a wander through the high street now and see some points of interest hopefully. So this is Phoenix, the biggest department store in Colchester. It employs a lot of people. Blimey, Burger King looks attractive. Oh, nice. So this is Colchester Town Hall. It has a special place for me. It's where my wife and I got married. And on the day of our wedding, we stood up on the balcony, just up there, had our photographs taken. It was a beautiful summer's day and there was loads of people all around here watching us, waving as we had our photographs taken, and we felt like royalty. It's a grand old building, but unfortunately today it's closed, so I can't show you inside. It also used to be where the Magistrates Court was based until that was given a purpose-built building down near Southway. These statues were recently erected, in fact just this weekend. They are of Jane Taylor and Anne Taylor, who wrote the children's poem Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. It was written in Colchester in 1806 and funding for this was completely private. In fact, the funding was all put forward by Sir Bob Russell, who is just there, just walking away at the moment from us. You can see him there, Sir Bob Russell. This is Red Line Walk. If you want to come for a quiet pint, the Red Line Hotel there, you just go through these doors here and up the stairs and you can go in there, and it's nice and quiet, comfortable place to have a pint or two. If you're looking for somewhere nice to stay in the centre of Colchester, there's the George Hotel, which I'm going to show you just now. Very popular place for people to stay at. Now this is the real reason we've come here. Three Wise Monkeys, or Other Monkeys Brew, and I'll show you in a minute. We're going to go for a pint, but not just yet, because we're going to go for a walk down to Colchester Castle Park. Now it's a grey old day, so you're not really going to get the benefit of seeing the castle park, but we're lucky really, because it's one of the really most well kept parks in Essex. So we'll go and have a wander around. I'll show you the castle, show you some of the grounds. It's really a beautiful place to come. Definitely worth a visit if you come this way. And here it is, Colchester Castle. Now I won't go into too much detail about this one. Easiest thing for you to do if you want to learn about Colchester Castle is check out the video in the description below that I made on my Open Colchester channel. That'll also give you a bird's eye view above the castle for some footage that I shot using my drone. They do some really great displays, flower displays in Colchester Castle Park. And here's a little crown they've made to commemorate the crowning of King Charles. It's great, isn't it? It's raining more and more. I think we might have to abandon this and go to the pub early. There's Holly Trees Museum. So this memorial is often the centrepiece for Armistice Day, VE Day, and it was erected as a memorial for all the men and women of Colchester who stood for king and country and bearing of arms during the First World War. This is the Natural History Museum. I would have shown you inside there, but again today closed. The Castle Pub, this used to be a bit of a no-go area many years ago when I was younger, because it was quite often used by the local soldiers, and yeah, us civilians didn't tend to go in there too much, not unless we wanted to get into a bit of a fight, but thankfully we don't seem to see too much of that nowadays. So the rain's really coming down now. It's really ruined my first ever vlog on this channel. I hope that's not going to be a sign of things to come. This is the St Nicholas Hotel. It's the site of a former church, a grand church. If I can find a photograph of it, I'll stick it on the screen now for you to have a look at. It was beautiful. I don't really know why they knocked it down. I think it was knocked down for a co-op. Can anyone confirm that? In the distance there you can see Jumbo Water Tower. I've done another video on that, and you can see that on my other channel, a link in the description below. But it wouldn't be a trip into town for me if I didn't come for a pint in my favourite pub, Other Monkeys Brewing Taproom, where they make their own beer in-house. So I'm going to show you some of that right now.
Other Monkeys Brewing is a tap room. They make their own beer in-house. As you can see here, they've got brewing kettles and vats, etc. They do some really fantastic craft ales. I recommend Sunk the Submarine. And if you want to try their most successful beer, then you'll be looking to try Great Journey Begins. They also host quiz nights and do a Meet the Brewer event where you can actually go behind the scenes and see them making beer and go through the whole process from beginning to end. I did this once and I would highly recommend it. The Taproom is really modern and cosy, staff are lovely, it's over 2 floors, in fact there's a slightly third floor a bit further up. Really clean and a great place to go for an afternoon or an evening out. They also do some great food as well, but unfortunately I didn't get a chance to film any on this occasion. But definitely worth a visit if you're in the area and you like craft beer. As well as their own beers, they also host guest beers, alcohol free, some ciders, spirits and wines.
There's a lot of development work going on at the moment in this area of Colchester, and it seems to be going on for a long time. Hopefully we're going to see an outside seating area here where there can be people having beers and food and stuff, but we'll see. But it's time to get a cab back home now. That's the end of this vlog. Thanks for watching and I'll see you again soon.